Where's that Lieutenant Justin Baxter? He's here already. Justin, if you come right on over here. Everybody know that Justin Baxter, our lieutenant out there at the station and all, is also a member of the Florida National Guard, where he is a company commander with the cannon coppers, the artillerymen. Absolutely. You know, they're absolutely. And Jason and Justin is getting ready to go downrange for deployment with the military. What do you got? 10 years or more? 17 years. 17 years. 17 years. February 4th. Yeah, good deal. And
the end is near.
Hey, you hang in there. Remember what I told you before? It's absolutely serves you well, and you're doing a good job. And he's a commissioned officer with the United States Armed Forces. And Justin, the great job that he does with us here at Tampa Fire Rescue and in this community, and the sacrifices that he makes for our nation and our community are absolutely noteworthy. And even with respect to the number of things that he does, day in and day out, he still comes here, does us an awesome job, take care of our community and our country, and take care of his family as well. And still engaged in all of the different things that we are involved here in Tampa Fire. Justin still gives just unselfishly of himself. So we thought that it was befitting and proper to bring you to the executive staff meeting this morning, or should I say the whole staff meeting this morning, to let you know how much we appreciate you, how much we appreciate what you do for our country, for our communities, your families as well, and that we will absolutely stay in touch with you while you're on your year deployment. Justin is going to be gone for a full year in a very, very hot assignment. And I don't mean hot temperature-wise, because in the summer that will be as well. But it's a very volatile area as well. But in that, Tampa Fire Rescue and the men and women that are here, including our local 754, have already committed to make certain that we stay in contact with you. You will be getting regular care packages. I was telling them how big that is for our deployed troops downrange to realize that package when they get it at mail call and see that the folk back in the world, as we call it, care about us. And as I said, you can expect a regular care package of a lot of goodies. You will absolutely be you'll be the guy downrange that everybody will look to, because like I said, all of the men and women of this staff, our mayor, Mayor Buckhorn, fully committed to what you do. And we cannot thank you enough for what you do, what you continue to do. We'll never forget you and expect those packages. I'm going to give Justin an opportunity to address and say something about it. Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for having me here today. It means a lot. Last night, they kind of had a farewell dinner, or a last supper, if you will, for me at the station. And as I'm sitting around the table and I'm listening to the typical firefighter conversations, reality very quickly sets in, and you realize that a lot of things that are important to you, and the things that you're going to miss, preferably just for the next year. But you're flooded with emotions at that moment, and kind of looking at it, it's bittersweet. Although it's a pivotal moment for me, transitioning from my employment here with Tampa Fire Rescue to an active duty soldier once again, that every single one of my soldiers is going to have to experience on 131 over the course of the next month. But it's bittersweet. Looking back on it, I think of kind of the requirement of the fact that maybe it's selfish, that no longer being a father figure, no longer being a husband, no longer being a mentor, a coach, a provider to your family. And that's going to happen on February 23rd. So I leave knowing that the support channel that we have here and that you've showed me is there for them. And I truly do experience it and feel that, and know that they're going to be taken care of. On the opposite side of the spectrum, I look at over the last year and the dedication, the requirements, the commitment that's required to train 131 soldiers for a non-standard field artillery mission. We're not going as a field artillery battery, so we've really had a transition from a field artillery mindset to a security force or small unit tactics for the upcoming mission. And it started back in April of this last year when we got our mobilization orders. And I was notified then that we would have to transition from a field artillery battery to a security force company, and I more than doubled the strength of our unit in order to provide the minimum manning requirement for this mission. 6 months ago, we started on the mobilization training, all the pre-mobilization requirements. And then starting 2 months ago is when the problems really started occurring. And a lot of the dedication was necessary in my end as a company commander to be more involved with the soldiers' lives. That's when we started identifying soldiers that have told their employers, have told their spouses, their loved ones, their friends and family that they're going to be gone for the next year. And unfortunately, I kind of think that I'm a firm believer that God makes you aware of other people's problems so that you have an appreciation of the life He's given you. In this case here, I couldn't have done the things or made the accomplishments we've had over the last year without my neighbor who notices my truck being gone for a week, so he comes over and cuts my grass. Without friends, family members that come and pick up my children and take them to soccer practice or baseball practice, or there for child care while my wife is in nursing school. And what I've really seen is, and I talk about the blessings that I've had, some of the soldiers, after notifying their employers, have been laid off, have been demoted, have taken pay decreases. And I can honestly say that a lot of the dedication of the last few weeks has been reaching out to these employers and notifying them of what right looks like. And the only reason I know that is because of the support that you provided me. So I thank you for everything you've done for me, not only just the last year, but it's really been shown over the last year in this mobilization process. But for the last 10 years of my career here, I thank you for the overwhelming supportive nature that you've been given, the more positive words of encouragement, and your thoughts and prayers. So, thank you.
And after 27 years in the military, I know exactly what you're going through. So on behalf of our boss, Mayor Bob Buckhorn, all of the men and women here at Tampa Fire Rescue, City of Tampa, we really appreciate the service and know that we're supporting you, we're behind you. Anything that you need while you're downrange or otherwise, please don't hesitate to call on us. We'll be there for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're getting off this morning, so you haven't seen the family just yet. So everybody, if y'all will give a chance to shake Jason's hand.
I still got 2 reports to write from last night.